Hey, how's it going? Yo, what's up?
Energizing combo sets. Hearty noodle bowls. Waterfall soup.
Yo, what's up, Ark? How's it going? True.
Janice Quarter, a premier shopping destination. Discover style,
That would be
adventure,
pretty peak, wouldn't
and
it?
endless energy. Everything you're looking for.
I know, I need to finish the story and do all the event shit. But I mean, I'm just more so happy that I got the videos out today, because it took me a lot longer than I thought, but I was able to get it done today. So once I finish the story, I'll watch the animations so I can react to those and put those on YouTube. I'll have to do that too, because I really want her dynamic wallpaper as well. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. You get polychromes. You get materials like XP and Denny's, so they are worth it.
Do you want?
Let's. Huh? I'll help.
Need some?
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
I know with the Yuzuha one, I fucked up and misunderstood initially her kit, thinking it was she only wanted assault shit. So that's why there was a bunch of text corrections. It's just anomaly or disorders. She works for any disorder team.
Let's work together and make sure no one slips through, especially Dr. Lore.
Got it, senior.
I'm so sad about Jufufu, but it anomaly.
We gotta find him.
Someday, Jufufu. Someday. But yeah, I'm so sad. I was so looking forward to potentially getting Jufufu or Ishwen. But I guess I'm not destined to be able to build teams.
Those are the Exaltus supplies.
I mean, honestly, Astra Pan is perfectly fine.
This is bad. We've been set up.
You may suck it. Go on, struggle. Try as you might, all be for naught. Creator cannot be defied.
After everything you've done, you're still spouting this nonsense?
Don't waste your breath on this rotten egg, Senior.
I know. That's...
Let's show them what you're made of.
Jufufu's so cute,
Please,
but
witness me.
anomaly.
Completed the mission you assigned to me. I've done even more than what you asked for. I will make this ceremony grander than
See, you know now what I do now is I just go around to different discords and start begging people to fund my Jufufu. I've seen that happen. I've seen people post in discords. They're like, I'm a small up and coming content creator for Honkai Star Rail. If you guys would like to see my here's a sample of my content. If you would like to see me do more content like this, please consider donating so I can afford to pull newer characters to build. And I'm just like, that's fair, but also, yeah, she's a stun character. Dude, I saw this video of somebody, and it sucks because I've been bitching about Saint saying stupid shit about Zenless ever since that one video, and then I saw this video of this guy explaining that Saint Tontas, well, just people in general complaining that stun and defense characters not doing damage is really silly because it's just a fundamental understanding of how the character, you're just completely misunderstanding how the character type is supposed to be played.
Yes, let's get started. Only through the Creator's refinement can we bring true peace to all. True peace.
I didn't think
Some characters are cool and all, but they don't directly contribute to DPS in a way that a support does.
Is there really a hidden mastermind in the Exaltists?
That seems to be the case. Dr. Lore was the one distributing alleviating water, but we've searched his residence and the hideout. We didn't find any equipment that could be used to make it. I suspect that their real hideout is elsewhere. Right now, our top priority is getting into the Hollow and evacuating the crowd.
I mean, to me, I think the game treats them as characters who want to stun the
and if it comes
enemy.
to the worst, we may need to take out all the Exaltists attending the ritual.
Agreed. But Shifu is
She's kind of like a sub DPS because you build her with crit stats. But that's just because they're like a pseudo sub DPS, because when the enemy is dazed, they take more damage.
It seems like her condition has stabilized. She wants to know what's happening out here.
Yeah, and I think it's because in Shiyu Defense, he starts out being able to EX once right
We
away.
don't have much time.
Wait, why?
Whereas in Deadly
Shifu
Assault,
just
he
got through
doesn't.
a rough patch, so try to break it to her gently, okay? She's like a kitty that just got over a nasty cold. One wrong word and she might collapse again.
Stop putting me back on him. I want to be on Ishwan.
Wise, how are things out there?
Shifu, You're awake. Are you feeling better? Don't worry about it. Just focus on resting for now.
Is the game too
That
quiet
won't
for you
be
guys, or is it
necessary.
just me?
I'm mostly recovered. Don't dodge my question, Wise. What's happening? The Exaltists are still trying
He
to manipulate
contributes
the workers,
to
aren't
the
they?
team damage by dazing the or stunning the enemy.
Yeah. We shut down one of their hideouts in the Hollow, but it looks like they still have people elsewhere. Dr. Lore was lost to the
But then you
miasma.
have dumbasses
Someone
like
higher
Saint
up,
Tontas that
a
say,
so-called overseer,
why is
was
Caesar
behind him the whole time.
not doing any damage? This is bullshit. Why is Ishwen the only character doing meaningful damage in a team of Caesar, Pan, Ishwen? Like, it's the people who say that type of shit that, you know, just make that it's just, I don't know.
The protest against Tops will be starting soon. I'm afraid they're using this
I was
chance to
watching this
deceive even more
one
people to gather in the
Tectone
Hollow,
video
to
about
sacrifice them as part of their ritual.
him reacting
From the look
to
on your face,
this one guy's
that's not the
video
whole
criticizing
story, is it?
Saint for
No need to
poisoning,
hold
like,
back.
for
Speak your mind.
Saint for getting the Wuwa community to antagonize or start being assholes to the Zenless community. Right, because she's not designed to deal damage. That's the thing. Because that's not their role. If she was meant to deal damage, she would be an attack or anomaly character. Those are, and now Rupture. Those are the damage, like the DPS character types. But I was listening to it because I wanted to hear what Tectone had to say about his little puppy being, you know, being somewhat just outright blamed for the entirety of it. And my thoughts are he might not be the only factor, but he's definitely the biggest factor because he is so willfully ignorant of some of the stuff he's saying. And the fact that Zenless is smaller than Wuwa, so instead of bickering with the Genshin community, they're gonna go after the smaller community because it's easier.
Dr. Lore said their overseer knows about Rinkwei Summit. He even mentioned the time Rinkwei Summit.
That's just my
lost
perspective
everyone
on the
trying to
matter.
save people during the fall of the old capital.
I think, but I do think at the end of the day, people need to just
There are
shut the
people
fuck
that were
up and
saved
realize
are
it's
being
just a
exploited by
game.
Tops, living a miserable life. And he said a lot of people know what alleviating water does to them, but they keep taking it just to relive their past. He said trying to stop the ritual is pointless, that we'd just be repeating our past mistakes all over again. Shifu, don't let it get to you. What Dr. Lore said was nonsense. He even walked into the miasma and let himself get corrupted. He had completely lost his mind.
That's enough. Yunkwei Summit sacrificed an entire generation of disciples to save those in the disaster, but we failed to care for them afterward. And that failure led us here. We
No, Ishwen,
mishandled
it's
it.
fine.
It was a mistake on our part. Wise, do you remember what I told you before about the former High Preceptor Yizhang, my sister?
I remember.
My sister and I grew up as orphans on the streets, begging and digging through trash to survive. But even in the most difficult of times, we never left each other behind. We'd promised we'd live a good life someday and see the world together. But after we joined Yunkwei Summit, everything changed. It was
Because the
all
Fire
because
Nation
of the
attacked.
Qingming sword.
The Qingming sword? What's that?
It's Yunkwei Summit's most prized relic, a blade that grants its wielder the ability of a void hunter for a short duration. Some gifted wielders can even push past that limit briefly.
Oh
Every
boy.
High Preceptor receives the sword as a symbol of their position.
There's something that powerful? I'm sure it must come with a price.
You're right. It comes with severe side effects. Wielding it for too long will strip away your memories and your senses, and in the end, your life itself.
Yeah, Zenless apparently loves their curse swords. But I do have a question. if dude, look at the breathing. Jesus Christ, they're breathing so obnoxiously. Anyways, I got distracted. So because Ishwan is the current high preceptor, right? And she has been considered Void Hunter level. Does that mean that claim is factoring in the Qingming sword? Or is this, like, as of right now, without the Qingming sword, she is at a Void Hunter level? I'm assuming it's before. Because I'm making another assumption here. I'm assuming people don't just know about the Qingming sword. Like, it's not just something everybody knows about, because obviously it would get stolen, just like the Hoshimi sword. Right, exactly. And that's what I'm saying, because people are saying she's Void Hunter level, and she just said that the Qingming sword gives you Void Hunter level power temporarily. So I wasn't sure if the mayor, who was the person making that claim, knew about the Qingming sword and its like buffing effects, basically, or he doesn't know and she's just that powerful. Wait a second. But yeah,
That's how
I could see it going either way.
Overusing the sword during a dangerous mission.
That's what I figure, but you never know, because apparently the mayor knows a lot of shit. So I just was curious on maybe he does know about the Qingming sword.
Losing your senses and memories.
But
that's a tremendous cost.
I am going to go with the assumption that she is just that badass and he doesn't know, because they probably keep it a very tight-knit secret.
She became busier with her duties as High Preceptor, but every rune, every line in this talisman, we drew them together. She told me, as long as the Qingming bird is by my side, it's like she's with me too. She also promised that she would never act like our Shifu. She wouldn't sacrifice herself in exchange for the lives of others. However, when
hey,
the
how's
old
it going?
capital fell, she broke that promise.
We got Sakura Puff in the YouTube chat.
When the old capital fell,
Here, I will.
She pushed herself past the brink, fighting with
Can't do it
everything she
from-
had to protect the people of Eridu. By the time I reached her, she had exhausted every bit of energy in her. Yet, she still wielded her sword to save those in distress, until her very last breath. I could only stand there and watch her die right in front of me.
There.
After the wielder dies, the sword's power goes berserk.
Alright, sounds
and
good.
affects everything
Yeah,
in
no
its
problem. I
vicinity.
appreciate you
I lost
appreciating the
memory of
videos,
her.
I guess.
She turned to me with a vacant look in her eyes and asked, "Who are you?" My sister.
Oh
I'd
God, what was it?
completely forgotten
What did I
me.
miss?
I'm so sorry.
When I was consumed by the miasma,
I'll have to
kept
go through
reliving
and
that
see if I can
moment
watch all the
again
lore
and
stuff.
again. In my memories, she was always staring at me with that empty
Hi,
look in her
how's it
eyes
going?
and muttering that same question, asking who I was. My sister said something to me in her final moments, but I was hit by the Qingming sword's power surge. I can't remember what she said. Sometimes, I really wish I knew what she said to me, and I'll never know if she felt any regret before she passed. What she did
Good,
broke
glad
my
to
heart.
hear it.
It was devastating. She abandoned me only to meet a dark and tragic end. Was it really
I'm doing
worth
pretty
it?
good. I've been
When I recently returned to Wi-Fi
Theory crafting's a strong way to put it, but
I
I've been
saw
trying
them.
to
The people
think
my
about
sister had saved.
potential
They're struggling,
builds
barely
for
scraping by, but
Alice and Yuzuha.
despite their hardships, I saw smiles and hope on their faces. This hope, it came from her.
Oh,
She gave
okay.
everything to make it possible.
Oh,
I
thank
still
you.
don't understand
It was a
why
new
she
format for me.
abandoned
That was the first time I
without
made something
promise.
like that.
But now,
So I appreciate
I know
you
one
guys liking them.
I can't let down the people she saved. I won't let her sacrifice go to waste.
Do you mean...
Gather everyone and have them meet me at the entrance of Swabian
I'm
Temple.
sorry they made you want
It's
to pull.
time to put an end to this.
I feel like
Everyone! A bunch of workers went into the hollow to join the protest.
I feel she refused it probably for, I don't want to call it actual religious reasons. Oh, thank you. But I think it's kind of like, you know, yeah, they sound amazing. I I love their kits, but I hate it because I like their kits. Because I love Anomaly. It's my favorite thing, my favorite class in the game. I've been hyping up Anomaly and Disorder since before the game came out, and I have given myself the bad task of collecting all the Anomaly agents and their signature engines. So I am just sad because they're, in quotes, must pulls for me due to my self-proclaimed Anomaly main status. Yuzuha's great. If you like any Disorder team, she is amazing.
I tried to talk them out of it, but no one would listen.
She is the
Rumors are spreading about me being bribed by
she is the
Porcelanics.
Ruan Mei
No one
of
trusts me anymore.
of
At this
Disorder.
point, we're all that's left.
Darn it!
You have
I
0
knew there
pulls,
was
you're
a
burning them on
mastermind
each
in the
one.
Exaltists.
Well,
Even
I
though
hope you the
Dr.
best
Lore
of
is
luck
gone,
with
their
those.
plan is still in motion.
What do we do? Should we try to sneak into the gathering and stop them? But Shifu's not doing too well now. Do you really think we can pull this off with so few
Oh,
of us?
absolutely. Jane and Umbrella Squad's gonna go crazy. Yeah, that was one thing I did mess up on that, and I just did not want to re-record it because it was already so late. I wanted to upload those videos last night, but I got sidetracked talking with my friend while I was getting some B-roll. And with the Yuzuha video, because I later on realized that I misinterpreted her kit, that the best in slot or solid character options for her were technically not what I wanted them to be.
Senior, calm down. Shifu wants us to meet her at the entrance of Swabian Temple. She has something to tell us.
Honestly, yeah, that's basically what it is. For Yuzuha, she's basically, if you want to build any Disorder team, go for her. I'll have to do that later.
I'm fine. There's no need to worry. Wise told me what happened. Dr. Lore was telling the truth.
Here, I'm actually gonna screenshot this. This picture looks awesome. See someone cook. Hey, I could do that. If anyone has team ideas that they would like to see me test for Yuzuha and or Alice, please let me know. I am going to be with them. I'm going to be doing a full testing, kind of like what I did with Vivian as well, but I'll probably be more in depth because I have time to build more characters by then. I mean, I could make it work. I would just have to actually build my Misha.
When the old capital fell, the 12th High Preceptor Yizhang led the disciples into the Hollow on a rescue mission, but only I survived. We've already sacrificed too much to save others, and now we stand at the same crossroads once again. The Exaltus Overseer has been scheming in Lemnian Hollow for a long time. If I lead Yunque's summit into the Hollow recklessly, we will be caught up in a fierce battle. Some disciples may even lose their lives trying to save those in the Hollow. Yunque's summit will not make the same mistake. We will not pay that same devastating price again.
Don't tell him.
Shifu,
Don't tell him. Let's spoil it.
Are you saying we're just going to sit here and do nothing?
Ishan Shifu, please, you have to help them.
Yeah! Please, don't abandon us!
No, you misunderstand me. I won't repeat the mistakes of the former High Preceptor. If the situation takes a turn for the worse, all disciples are to evacuate the Hollow immediately. Only I will remain to fight.
We're not. I'm not gonna.
Yishuan, the 13th High Preceptor, will carry on the will of my predecessor.
I was gonna put him with Sunday and Bronya, or Robin. So wheelchair adjacent.
I will do everything to eradicate the Exaltus and restore peace to Waifei Peninsula. On the night of the old capital's fall 11 years ago, Yunque's summit answered the call and left the mountain to save lives. We did it then, and tonight, we shall do it again.
All right, let's beat up the Exaltists. Dude, the biggest thing I hate about reading is apparently I'll have to reset up the eye sensitivity because it looks like I'm closing my eyes whenever I do. But on my alt account, if I built Misha, I could probably do man, I can't even use my own Ishwan.
Wise, I'm at the site, and I've told everyone about the situation. I managed
I was gonna say I could use my alt account, but I don't really want to waste the resources on Misha on that account.
Wise, there's a lot of miasma coagula around here. I suspect the Exaltists are behind them. They must be hiding something. Yeah, Belle is right. There's something wrong with the miasma in this area. How about we clear out the miasma around here? We might find something that shows everyone what the Exaltists are really up to. Got it. I'm counting on you. I'll stick around and keep trying to convince them. There might be Exaltists nearby. Be careful, everyone.
Something's going on up ahead.
We'll run around as Jufufu because since I'm no longer going for her, I'll take my time to appreciate her while I can.
Reality and illusion.
Oh, that's not what I meant to do. Scuffed.
Allow me to switch. Soar with the wind.
That gave me a scare! Those ethereals were trying to ambush us!
Looks like there's someone over there.
Oh, okay, cool. I do like this open area, and so I'll have to actually explore
We
it.
cleared out a lot of miasma. Belle, how are things on your end? Did you find anything unusual? Nothing so far. And I haven't seen any exaltists. Something feels off. Maybe they're hiding and preparing for the ritual?
That's very likely. The miasma around here is way off. The Exaltists must be behind it. We'll keep clearing out the miasma and investigating the area.
Dude, I saw somebody
Be
post a
careful, Belle.
clip somewhere
Don't worry. I'll let you
that
know
for
if
the
anything
movie
happens.
event, you can
Should be all good
go
now.
watch a movie with Orcadia. And I was so excited.
That person just now said there's something dangerous around here.
Is it?
Kinda wanna see it for myself.
There is a lot to do this patch. I like it, but it's also kind of overwhelming. But it just means I have so much to do.
Is this the danger they were talking about? Hey,
It's coming our way. Yeah, this one is kind of tricky.
wait a sec. Why are there more and more of them?
Allow me.
What exactly are the Exaltists planning?
Soar with the wind.
It's over there. Looks like they're setting up for the miasma kind of ritual.
Yeah. Like, it helps because Star Rail's in a... At least where I'm at with Star Rail, I have nothing to do. Yes, I could do Pure Fiction tonight, but I'm gonna do a 10 pull
There's a
on
lot of miasma
Cypher
around here.
and her Wenjin on my main account, and then if I get her, I get her.
Miasma in the air.
I have her stuff pre-farmed, so when I do get her, I can just build her.
Should be a clue somewhere around here.
But with that game, I'm basically just waiting for
Watch out.
the Fate event to come out.
This way. It's like something's hidden in the miasma around here.
Storm and spirit.
And then next week, I will attempt to pull Skirt.
The moment. Yin and yang. Swift yet still, clear yet murky.
Mine does more damage than this one, right?
An opening. Yin and yang converge.
I was gonna say, yeah.
That's the last of them. Found it! It's here!
Oh, mine's better than yours? Oh, I guess that makes sense. I was able to just dump a bunch of resources into discs right away.
Wise, the miasma around here seems to be thinning out. Is everything okay on your end?
We've already cleared out the surrounding miasma coagula.
Last night when I beat my time for Shield Defense 7, I was screen sharing with my friend and we both popped off so hard at that.
Emitting a large amount of unusual energy signals.
Energy signals? Maybe the Exaltists placed something over there. Let's go have a look.
Okay, please be careful.
Around here seems to have dissipated.
Well, that's good.
Be careful, you guys. There's a lot of miasma coagula here.
It looks kinda gross. I definitely don't want to touch it.
Stop the exaltist.
Yeah, it's time to teach them a lesson.
How close am I to the end arc?
Doesn't look like any of the exaltists are around. Where'd those creeps go? Are they off preparing for the creators' gathering? Or was it a feast?
You would like more crit rate? I know, I want more crit rate too.
Neither. I think they called it the Creator's Refinement.
Yo, what's up, Tree? Alright, well, I appreciate you stopping by and saying hello. He's in the YouTube chat. I'm in the finale. Let's go.
Would you like some meat, Senior? Have a taste.
I'm talking too much. I'm not focusing on the rotation.
Hello? Something weird over there.
These are experiment logs on the medicine? Is this a report on turning live animals into miasma? Wait, those refugees from earlier, were they all test subjects? So they're holding this ritual to turn all of those people into miasma?
So,
Guys, I got your video message. Just as we thought. The exaltists hid a large amount of miasma.
do
in the
I
gathering
focus
site.
on farming the
I'm showing
Fanged
everyone
Metal
the video
set?
now. It's time to show them the truth behind this gathering.
Because Ark, do you agree with my claim that Fanged Metal is going to be Alice's best in slot unless they add something new?
Good. I'll leave the evacuation to you. We'll stay nearby to monitor the situation and ensure everyone's safety.
Cool. Once we get
I was
everyone
gonna say, yeah,
out
she
there, we
wants
can
to
go
assault.
all
She
in
wants to
and give
proc
those
assaults.
exaltists
That's
creeps
literally
what
her
they
gimmick.
deserve.
All right, let me cook.
That's great.
Is it
Rocket.
just me,
Finally willing
or
to
does
participate.
do the Bang Boo give raving rabbits
I'll guide them
vibes?
out of the hollow, leaving the rest to you.
Oh yeah, for sure, exactly. Which I will. There's no question. I am simply going to just have Yuzuha
Maybe it can get the
with my
elevator working.
Alice.
I hear something. Or am I just imagining it?
The Exaltist's basement. Feels like something spooky might pop out.
Don't put that evil on me, Junior! Why would you say... Careful! That ethereal looks kinda off!
Let's get still.
I should have
Thing was in the
used
basement.
them first.
Insignificant.
It looks so weird! The monster created by those exaltist freaks!
Evil shall be purged.
Careful, Senior. This one looks pretty tough.
Oh, absolutely.
She and mine at once.
Finally, take care of that one.
That's like building Super Break and Star Rail and refusing to pull
Master, we need to
Guan
shut
Mei.
down this facility.
Like you're just hurting yourself. You're just choosing to be suboptimal.
Let me see where the circuit is. Cut the power. Then we can leave the rest of the
Oh.
investigation to PubSec.
I have to use Revelation.
All right, power's down. Looks like this might be an Exaltist base. There could be something useful in here.
Really? This place gives me the creeps. Feels like monsters could jump out at any second.
Don't worry, Fufu. As long as we stay together, the monsters won't get the chance to pick us off one at a time like in those scary movies.
Don't say stuff like that! You're making it worse. Let's hurry up, investigate what we need to, and get out of this place.
No, I'm going the wrong way.
This device.
Huh? The miasma around us vanished. Anyway, what's this weird thing for?
This thing has
Interesting.
miasma
I
residue
think
in
it's
it.
suspicious because the
It's
game told
related
me
to
it
the
is.
abnormal miasma in this area.
You're right. Maybe the Exaltists are using this to control the miasma. But now's not the time to analyze it. Let's defeat the rest of the Exaltists first. We can get the mayor's help to study this thing when we get back.
How many people have the Exaltists fooled? Gotta stop that ritual before they hurt anyone else.
That's the last of them. Everyone holding up okay?
Her charged attack to move is really funny. Damn it, I couldn't just spin through. That's unfortunate. All right. Badass cutscene moment.
You are just in time.
You know, honestly, I assumed the overseer was a dude.
The ceremony has just begun.
Not gonna lie, it's kind of obnoxious in a good way that the wind was, you know, ruffling the feathers, if so to speak.
Our creator's will. It's no more than a petty excuse for you to deceive the world. Hey, watch out! She's changing her attack pattern! First corruption, restore carry. Evil shall be purged.
Uh-oh.
Why is she getting tougher and tougher?
Swift yet still. Release.
Ultimate. Go. Stagger.
Let's finish her off while we got the chance.
Swift yet still. Clear yet. Tell your creator to watch carefully. The Exaltus machinations end here.
Oh no. I overcapped her little orb for ball.
Ishan, you and I, we're different from the others.
Be quiet! Don't speak with her voice!
Your talent will become a weapon that can protect everyone. You'll go further than all of us.
You're nothing but an illusion!
Yo.
Stranger,
Is this a dream?
please tell my sister.
Or a memory?
Her big sister isn't selfless, nor great. If I don't put an end to this disaster tonight, my Yishan will be shattered along with Eridu.
Yijang.
Oh man.
What I'm doing
Not again.
isn't to save the world. It's just to save
Shit.
her. My Yishan.
I hate everything. I'm sad,
Live
guys.
on.
I'm so sad.
This is our promise.
Ijun. I hate it here. I was actually really, that actually made me really sad. Yo, then she's gonna go sicko mode. Let's go.
Sis, I never thought I'd understand you like this and walk the same path. I'm the 13th generation High Preceptor of Yunquei Summit, Yishwen.
Yeah, she's definitely Void Hunter
Bring
level.
out all evil! It's time to end this!
Purge corruption, restore clarity. Cycle of yin and yang. Evil shall be purged.
All right, yeah, let's. There we go. This is the way to dynamic finish.
Evil shall be purged!
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Break!
This is crazy. She did the thing where, you know, like in, I think they did it in Dragon Ball, but where they do like, where they just like do a little push kind of like thing and it just sends them flying. Shit's so badass. I think a bunch of animes do it as well. It's not just a Dragon Ball thing, but I think it definitely has happened. I want Jufufu so bad. I hate it here, guys.
No one will fall victim to their lies again. Eric, how are those people who attended the gathering? Are they
She
all right?
is. She is.
Met those people who made it out of the hollow. They said they saw the Exaltists preparing for a strange ritual when they were evacuating.
Guys, if you really want me to pull
Those who drank the alleviating water are getting medical
Jufufu,
checkups
get
right
me
away
to
see if their
175
health has been
subs on
affected.
YouTube.
Porcelanumic said they'll cover the cost, and they hope to restore our trust in them. Everyone in Wi-Fi Peninsula owe Yunquei Summit our thanks for preventing a major catastrophe. You saved all of us again. We can't thank you enough.
Yeah.
Or get me to
Our friends would have died in the hollow.
Thank you, Mystics from Yunquei Summit. If
get me
you'd like,
to
we can make you a special
325 and
signboard.
I'll pull
No,
for
we'll make you a custom
Jufufu.
silk banner.
I want to join Yunquei Summit. Do you need someone to sweep the floors? I'm great at cleaning.
Damn, that's crazy. I mean, to be fair, I want to join Yunquei Summit after that.
Fufu, let me teach you a technique to handle situations like this.
A technique? What technique?
Observe.
You gotta teach her the one technique that Rappa knows. I think, what is it called? Like runaway fast technique or whatever?
Shifu, are you okay? I know everyone's excited, but Shifu is exhausted from fighting in the hollow. She needs some rest.
Sorry, we were a little worked up. All right, everyone. Let's
I mean,
take
to
care
be
of the
fair,
rest
I'm a
of
little
our
worked
business
up,
first.
but I
The
get
heroes
it.
from Yunquei Summit
Nobody
need
blames
their
you.
rest. We can thank them properly later.
Everyone's so enthusiastic. Too enthusiastic for me to handle. So
Same,
Shifu's
Jufufu. That's too many
technique
people.
is faking illness. You almost had me for a moment. Well, at least we can get a proper break now that the Exaltists are gone for good.
Not yet. We can't let our guard down. The Exaltists had their roots deep here. I wouldn't be surprised if there's more trouble ahead. We've resolved the immediate crisis. We still need to tie up any loose ends.
Shifu is right. We still have many questions left unanswered. We don't know anything about the underground research facility, or those strange objects we found. It feels like this is just the beginning.
Don't you worry. We won't sit back and let the Exaltists do as they please. I don't care if it's the Overseer or anyone else. If they show up, we'll knock them down.
Shifu, Damien
Dude,
is
somebody's
calling.
asking to see
Put him
each one
on.
builds, and I'm like,
Let's
say
see
less,
what he has
homie.
to say.
Mystics of Yunquei Summit.
I'm proud of my build, so I'm willing to quote-unquote show off.
On behalf of Porcelumex, I would like to thank you for saving Wi-Fi Peninsula and restoring the reputation of Tops. The Exaltists have been operating in secret throughout Wi-Fi Peninsula, but thanks to you, Porcelumex was able to defuse the crisis and stop the catastrophe in time. To prevent similar incidents from happening again, we'll need to invest more capital and strengthen management across the Porcelume sector. And now, I'm finally in a position to negotiate with the higher-ups.
Wait a second. Why does it sound like you're cashing in on this
Ark,
disaster?
I'm fucked.
Oh, you're overthinking
My friend
it.
just sent me a link
I
to an
simply
official
wish to
Acheron
harness more
keyboard.
resources so I can better support my employees.
Time to open a GoFundMe chat. Gotta buy a
Mystics of Yunquei
overly
Summit.
priced,
I hope we will have
a
another
very
chance to
overpriced
cooperate with
keyboard.
I hope we don't. As for
I know
improving
for
our
a
employees'
fact that
working
shit's gonna be like
conditions, I expect you
$200.
to follow through. I'll be watching. Since Yunquei Summit
I
has
did watch some
entirely
reviews of
resolved
the
this crisis
Kafka
for you,
keyboard,
we won't be turning a
and
blind eye
it
to what happened
it
11
does sound
years
really
ago.
nice. But the person was like, a year later, some of the keys stopped working. So I was
And
like,
everyone
oh.
from Yunquei Summit, have my gratitude. I will not go back on my word. I have other matters
So
to attend
Damien
to.
was the good guy all
Heroes
along.
of Yunquei
Oh, I'm
Summit.
gonna be strong. I
Until we
don't.
meet again.
I want a new keyboard, but not that bad.
Guy.
Because mine works
He really
absolutely
knows how to
fine.
use every opportunity to climb the corporate ladder.
Let him. We don't walk the same path. Oh, you may hand over what we recovered from the Exalta space to the mayor. It'll suffice as a report of our investigations. If we can find out the purpose of the device, we might finally get a lead on what the Exaltists were really planning.
Got it, Shifu. I'll deliver it soon.
Awesome! The investigation has finally wrapped up. But we still don't know where Wise's teacher is. And we're also clueless about where that photo came from.
Thank you, Fufu, for helping us investigate. Wise and I think as long as we keep at it, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Right.
Yeah, right.
Like they
now,
definitely
we'll just have to follow the trail
did
slowly
the
from
red
here.
herring thing where they made him seem like the
Taking
bad
down the
guy.
Exaltis was a
But
big
then
one.
as soon as you get a little bit of
We'll keep looking
information,
for
it's like,
clues about
oh,
the
he's
photo
actually
later.
the good guy. And so
We just need to take it one
deeper's
step
going
at a
on.
time.
I will say, I was always suspicious of the doctor. As soon as we met the doctor, I was like, this seems sus. This guy's probably the bad guy. Or involved with the bad guy.
Wise. I had Fairy look up videos and recordings of Wi-Fi Peninsula, but still no sign of teacher. We tried to keep things light while we were talking to the others earlier, but I've been feeling a little uneasy this whole time. That photo. It's just like an illusion in the miasma. What if none of it was real? What if teacher was never in Wi-Fi Peninsula to begin with, and the whole thing was just a deception by the Exaltists, and you were attacked on the way here? I'm starting to think that was part of their setup. They created the miasma and hosted a ritual. But why? What are the Exaltists really after?
Belle, we shouldn't jump to conclusions. Even if we have doubts about the photo, we still have to investigate the Exaltists and get to the bottom of what really happened back then. As long as we keep digging, we'll find out what they're really up to.
Yeah, you're right. I guess I let my nerves get the better of me. We'll figure this out one step at a time. As long as we stick together, we'll get to the truth eventually.
Lady Sarah, we've been attacked. The ritual was interrupted. We've also heard that the Overseer, he...
What? It sounded like a girl.
How
How would, that
times
was
have I
not a
told
dude.
you? What you see with your own eyes isn't necessarily the truth. All you need to do is remain faithful. That's it.
Huh?
My lord, is everything on schedule?
That memory, I already have it.
Oh, no fucking way. Nah, I'm actually mad. I am actually mad. What the fuck? Dude, I'm so pissed off. Why would they do that to her? Dude, I am mad on behalf of Ishwen for what they're doing to Ijung. Yeah, I'm crashing out, guys. I'm fucking crashing out. This is fucking ridiculous. I'm so upset. I can't even actually sound mad. Oh shit, what? 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 What?
Say hi to the owner of Good Goods for me.
I'll find him. Stop, I want to run.
Evening chill is setting in. Want a warm bowl of
Yo, she's cute. Is she a red panda Thyron? Bro, I'm mad at you. It's all your fault, okay? Ark, you're gonna have to take the brunt of my disappointment. My disappointment is immeasurable and my night is ruined. I hope you're happy. This red panda though, this red panda Thyron, I love red pandas. Red pandas are my favorite animal of all time.
Time to head back to Swabian Temple.
I don't know. Yes. Hey, I never said me blaming you was a rational response to it, okay? I'm just saying I'm blaming you. I'm crashing out and I'm blaming you for it. There. Oh, okay. Whoa, we cleaned up. Sweet. Yo, sick.
Hey, Wise, how's it going? Have you settled in at Swabian Temple?
Yeah, it's been
I like
great.
it here.
I like
I'm
how
just
nice
saying.
and quiet it is here. Definitely a good place to either focus more or just rest up.
I'm glad to hear that. But speaking of quiet, I should probably give you a heads up. It might get a little noisy around here over the next few days.
Oh, how come? Are we expecting guests or something?
Not guests. A construction crew. Renovating the temple is a big job. There's no way we could handle it all by ourselves. So I contacted a company from the city to help us out. I did a ton of research beforehand and decided to hire a company with a great reputation called Bellabog Industries. They're fast, efficient, and professional, so hopefully it shouldn't be too much of a disruption for us.
Bellabog Industries, let's go.
Bellabog Industries? That means...
Huh? What's the matter? Is there something wrong with that company?
Oh no, they're very trustworthy. You picked a great company.
Huh, that's funny. Their project manager said the exact same thing earlier. Actually, let me introduce you. He's right over...
Is it Anton? Yo, what's up, bro?
Bro? What are the odds? So,
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Business trip, sightseeing, and what's with the outfit? You totally look like a tourist. Are you staying at their guest house? And where's Belle, by the way?
Wait, Anton. That's a lot of questions all at once.
My bad. I got a little excited there. Just didn't expect to bump into you like this after arriving on Wi-Fi.
This is Anton from Bellabog Industries. Though, from the looks of it, you two already know each other?
Of course! We go way back! Wait, you know each other too?
Yeah! Wise is my junior!
Junior? Is that some kind of guest house role-playing thing?
Come on, Anton. That makes it sound sus.
No, I'm actually training here to become a mystic. Bella's here too.
Whoa, for real? Not gonna lie, that sounds kind of
For
fun.
real?
Yeah, well, you focus on your training.
Every time I hear that, I think of Ryuji saying it.
All right, we'll leave the temple to you then.
You got it. Trust me, we'll get the job done without disturbing your training one bit. Oh, my crew's calling. I better run. Catch you later.
Folks from Bellabog Industries sure have a lot of energy. They showed up super early this morning and haven't even stopped for tea.
Right?
They've always been super enthusiastic, especially Anton.
In that case, I guess I've got nothing to worry about on the construction side. I'll just focus on keeping tea and snacks stocked up for them.
We fighting? Officer Asset.
Good day, Lord Phaeton.
I can help you ward off misfortune and disaster.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I could do this now. Finally.
What brings you?
I shall
Pick me.
if you need help.
Do you want me to fight? Or cook?
This sucks. Having these weekly limits sucks.
I make a mean chitlins meal.
Part of me wants to use some of my battery just to get one. But I know it's not worth it. Yo, peek. You know what I'm actually gonna do real quick? We're gonna do Hollow Zero real quick. And then we'll go straight into Ishwen's social link. Yeah, you should.
Man is iron, rice is steel. I make a... What's the budget for this operation?
She's super fun. Even if you're not playing her optimally, she's just really satisfying to play. Uh-oh, what's that? Oh, really? Interesting.
Obliterate form and spirit. As decreed.
Right, that is unfortunate.
An opening. Evil shall be purged. She and mind as one.
Now's our chance! Have a taste of the Yunhui Gift unique technique!
Allow me. Your fate is sealed. An opening. In the name of
You hate it here? I don't know. I can't really see anything. I'm just doing so. I'm just attacked. I just see a bunch of damage numbers. Wait, what's a raptor? Terror raptor. I don't know the enemy names, by the way. I only know the big bosses. Oh, that guy. Okay, yeah. That was him. Maybe it's just me being privileged as fuck, but I didn't have any issues. I wasn't even really thinking about it because Ishwen is just that kind of crazy. Like, look at that. Almost 200, over 200k per hit. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I will show you something.
The time is right. Break up the heat. Hey! Now
Your fate is sealed.
After this run, I will show you that it is not a problem. Miasma is not as much of a problem as, you know, Saint Tontas was making it out to be. Because as you saw in the picture, the screenshot, Zhu Yuan is able to clear it just fine. And my Zhu Yuan is much worse. Oh yeah, and that's probably one of the quote unquote worst teams to deal with miasma or miasma. Not that it's horrible, but it's just, you know, like, you kind of get what I mean. It's almost like he was fear-mongering something that wasn't even out yet. I know it's something Saint Tontas would never do for games that aren't Wuthering Waves, because he's definitely not a hypocritical little baby, but you know, that's true. That makes sense though. Yo. Oh, for sure. Absolutely. Whipping EX special on Grace just feels horrendous on Grace in general. That team, yeah, it definitely seems like that team, just in a gameplay perspective, really would struggle. Was that 200,000 per hit on that ultimate without Pan's buff? Oh, the crits can go up to 400k. Dude, I can't even see the damage numbers because they just are so fast. Isn't that sad? She just has so many instances of damage, I can't really see what they are. Really? Oh, that's so shitty. That's so shitty. And now he's donezo. That was well over 300,000, right? For those, like, each of those attacks, that was like 300k per. Whoa there, buddy. Slow the fuck down. You see that? The 135? Kind of tweaking. I was having my friend watch the numbers for me last night because, as I always say, I have a hard time paying attention to the numbers. So now I'll have to use Evelyn, get her thingy, to get her cards. You know what this means? I have a pull. Standard, give me an S rank. Fuck you. Yo, A rank. Yo, that's a pull. That's not what I want. Oh, that's... Starrel needs to implement that. Gonna do a quick run on this. Not gonna lie, I think I'm feeling a little burnt out. Of streaming, that is. So I'm thinking after Wednesday, I might not stream until next Monday. I might take a break after Wednesday. Holy shit. Damn. That piece kind of crazy. We're gonna roll it. We're just gonna roll it real fast. Holy crap. But yeah, I'm not sure if you noticed, but I'm not feeling as into, I don't feel like I'm as energized, if you will, for streaming. Give me an S rank. Bitch. Why does it keep saying Shiyu defense is safe? Yo, is this her social link? Yo, I want to go on a date with Ishwin at the movies. Oh, I should do it? Okay. Well, I'm going on a date with Ishwin first, so I have my priorities. Can you only do it like once a day? Or can I not level, or can I level her up in one go? It's once per day, okay. That's so sad. Game? Even the game didn't want me to stop hanging, end my date with Ishwen. That's crazy. The throbber is throbbing. No. The game refuses to accept that I ended my date with Ishwan. That's crazy. Why, Hoyoverse? Why do you hate me so? Jesus Christ, man. This sucks. We'll wait for it to respond. It'll respond, right, guys? Once you level it up once. Oh, so you can basically max out her trust and then do the events once a day? Whoever's telling me to go to bed. That's so fucked up, Hoyoverse. Okay. Hmm. Actually, I'll do this. Right.
What brings you here this time?
Do you want me to fight?
I can...
Officer 148, Juyuan.
What brings...
Man, is
I can help...
Head only the...
Wanna...
This is the path.
The anticipation off stage is the perfect prelude.
There we go.
You must be Ishwan Shifu. I've heard a lot about you.
Captain Roland. I remember you. You're the Defense Force liaison at Scott Outpost. What brings you to Swabian Temple today?
It's about the outpost. We recently rescued a number of independent investigators from Hollow Zero during a routine patrol. They were all exhibiting signs of miasma exposure.
Miasma? How peculiar. The presence of miasma has greatly diminished since the fall of the old capital. I've only seen it in Lemnian Hollow in the past few years. But if it's manifesting in Hollow Zero, that certainly is unprecedented.
We had some researchers from Waifei Peninsula check the investigators' condition. It turns out
After
the
this
symptoms
quest, I'm
were
probably gonna
indeed
end the
caused by
YouTube
miasma
stream.
corruption. It was not some coincidence or shared delusion of any kind.
Well, the line between what's real and what's imagined is often far thinner than people would believe.
Huh?
Let's get back to the matter at hand.
The independent investigators had all the proper gear, compliant carrots, clear routes. The works.